people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 6 of The Simpsons Hit and Run. Last time, we obtained illegal fireworks, we raced Snake for a World War II radio, and we obtained roadkill for Cletus. So anyways, without further ado, let's get going. I cannot talk today. Yippee! Just the string of CzarThwomp is unable to articulate his sentences continues. It is a proud heritage of the CzarThwomp way. Okay, so anyways, on a roller.
Hello, drivers. Got a little situation here. Time to lay some rubber.
Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that just yet, because that could potentially skip out some Professor Frick dialogue. Okay.
How about a hard one next time?
You expect me to complete a Mark 10 Truckosaurus without a blender? Why don't I just make a plasmoclave without a tennis racket for claving out loud? Now fetch me a blender with the puree and the frappe and the liquefy.
Now where am I gonna get a blender? Dr. Nick! He loves blended girl drinks during surgery.
Yeah, of course you'd know about Dr. Nick Bark, considering that Lisa tried to take you to him for medical attention. Didn't realize that would happen. I thought that the mission actually started with Dr. Nick.
You expect...
No matter.
Jump to light speed. I didn't do it.
Hey, snitches get stitches, Ralph. That is a lesson you have to learn. Pain shall be your teacher, Ralph. Pain shall teach you all of the lessons in this lecture of life. Yeah, but I think we're getting a good handle on our money situation. Okay, anyways. This is the first mission that I would say can be a little on the harder side. Okay, but anyways, in my personal opinion, it's not too bad mission. Yeah, famous last words. I think, oh, it's not too bad mission. Then watch I fail it 20 times. Failing it 20 times, time and time again. I'm thinking, oh, where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, nice. Almost up to 2,000. Come on.
Oh, this is too cool for
Out of the
school.
way. Yeah, frankly, you see someone ramming your car, you try to drive away from them. You don't just stand your ground and just irritate them.
Nice driving, man.
Okay. And before we get into this,
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
You seem like a heavy drinker. Do you have a blender?
Not now, okay? My monkeys have escaped. Can you catch them for me? I'll be so grateful.
Why won't they come back to you?
Because I have tortured them horribly, silly.
There's no way I'll be able to fit all those monkeys in my car. I better get a big truck or something.
yeah, just Dr. Nick. I brutally torture them. Just as if it's the most natural response in the world. Just love that. Anyways, Mr. Plow, pretty solid vehicle for this mission. Though a good chunk of this mission is actually going to be on foot.
Hitchhiker needs a ride.
Also, love this music.
You got it. Eat my dust, dust eaters. Careful, I bruise easily.
Come on, get up. I love this music.
Whee!
Okay. Yeah, if only Springfield had the monkey tax. Yeah, just they had the bear tax, but yet they couldn't impose a monkey tax. Shame on Mayor Quimby.
Yeah!
Shame on Mayor Quimby. Said Bart has to now get all the monkeys.
This is a really bad day.
Okay. Yeah, one nice thing is that just the mini map tends to focus on just items that are right near you. Okay, we already grabbed that
awesome,
one.
Man, that was the best ride ever.
Okay, no, we're not gonna ruin our box. Not for Dr. Nick. Maybe for Lenny, but not for Dr. Nick.
All right. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Okay.
Oh, that was so cool.
Grab you. Okay, we'll cut over here. Okay, let's just get out of the car so we don't, the truck, so we don't accidentally smash that box.
Why is this?
Because we need to collect monkeys that Dr. Nick let loose because they were tortured brutally by him. Okay, just one left.
Oops.
There we go.
It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style. No problemo.
Oh, one thing. If you ever find yourself in danger of a hit and run, don't hesitate to go into a building. Because once you go inside, just boom, your hit and run gauge just goes down immediately.
Welcome home, Daddy's little angels. Now, to put electrodes in your brains.
And continue the torture.
Safe and sound.
I have to do it for my Lord Umos, who has the light of Aether. Okay, we'll do one more. Just one more round around the area, the start of this area.
Nice driving, man.
And never destroy these crates. Even though we are going to be moving on to greener pastures, I just like to conserve all the crates. I like to have them on standby. Because it's all fun and games until you basically reach the end of the game and you're basically scrambling to just grind for coins. You're spending about an hour of your time just going in between missions, just smashing boxes. At least by doing this, we're handling things in a much more gradual manner.
Oh man, this sucks.
Yeah, but anyways, for this next mission, Mr. Plow is actually a pretty solid contender for getting it done. Because it's going to be another destruction mission. However, I'm not going to use Mr. Plow. Instead, well, I have another option for this mission. And no, it's not the monorail. Yeah, bring in the power of the monorail. Bring in its raw, destructive capabilities. Okay.
I'm calling you.
Okay, next box. Okay, let's head back. Sellouts. Okay, and instead of using Mr. Plow, we're going to get the... Okay, where is it? Fire truck.
Breaker, breaker. This is Bart Simpson requesting one pimp
Hey,
ride
when else are we going to
ASAP.
use this vehicle?
Here's your last due, Dad. So can I see the Truckosaurus thing?
Yes. Here's a word I would love to be able to say. Unfortunately, there are too many people using cell phones, and the interference would then cause the monster to malfunction and kill many people. And my insurance is already sky high with the premiums and the schmemiums.
Yeah, good thing this isn't happening in modern times. Otherwise, we'd never complete this mission.
Bart Simpson at your service. Gotta work off my gut.
Anyways, this is the fire truck. As you can see, this thing has horrible, horrible jank handling. However,
Oh, this is too cool for school. That was totally awesome.
yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing in action. And because this thing
Eat
is
my
so
dust,
tough,
dust
we can
eaters.
basically just tank a lot of hits.
Woo, nice one. I didn't do it.
Okay, come on. Oh, come on! We had it! Watch how we fail. I'm like, oh, the fire truck can actually come in very handy for this mission. Heck, Mr. Plow could even come in handy for this mission.
Oh man, this sucks. It's
Come
time
on.
for some road rage, Bart Simpson style. Bingo! Whoa, wicked! It's all good.
Yeah, just that's the thing, hit and run. Hitting it when you don't want it. If we fail, I'm going to swap over to a more efficient car.
Oops. Whoa, got him. My butt hurts.
One thing, you can't deny the power of the fire truck. Just-
Thinking.
yeah, it may take a while to catch up to the enemy, but darn it, once you do, just there is nothing stopping you from just absolutely devastating them.
Take
Look at that! We pretty much killed them with one hit!
eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. Whoa! Out of the way, wannabe.
Yeah, for this mission, basically, it's in your best interest to destroy the cars as fast as you can, because the timer does stack. The faster you destroy the cars, the more time you get.
That was totally awesome. Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. Time to lay some rubber down.
Okay.
My butt hurts.
Yeah, really,
Alright,
just...
that was so cool.
This is why I constantly say that. While toughness is a very good thing to have for these kinds of missions, speed is arguably just even more crucial at times. That way you can get more hits in. And plus, the faster you're moving, the more damage you do to cars, period.
This is one.
Move it or lose it, tool.
Okay?
Lousy laws of physics.
Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, we're not fake on that ramp. We are not fake on that ramp, period.
Take that.
Why is this mission timed? I mean, it's not like Frink is on a time clock to turn on the machine.
Well done, my little sociopath.
I like to smash.
Now there is no chance my Truckosaurus will go on a killing rampage with the screaming and the sadness and the hosing of blood off the robot.
And the crowd goes
Can't just Frink
wild.
going with this little garden hose.
Wow, Truckosaurus is some kind of truck/dinosaur. I never would have guessed. Uh-oh. Yes! Everybody do the Bartman!
Yeah, and then Martin just comes by. What is my car doing in the middle of the street? Okay. Okay, let's save the game. October 27th. Bart Simpson disappears in bright light. Family pleads the light. Give back our boy! Just Homer screaming at the light. Homer's just screaming indiscriminately at the sky. Give me back my tax return! Okay, anyways. Worst level in the game. Because we're playing as freaking Lisa Simpson. My least favorite character in the entirety of the Simpsons franchise. I dislike Lisa. I dislike just everything about Lisa. So anyways, let's just continue on as Lisa. Oh, Lisa Simpson. Ugh, I'm gonna hate this level.
I need to find...
No! We're trying to do the gag! Gag! We don't need to find! There! Lisa, you couldn't just interact with the stand-up. You couldn't interact with the cardboard cut. You had to talk to the comic book guy.
Don't touch that. That is a ticket to the unreleased Itchy and Scratchy episode. I will only trade that for a complete set of collector cards. Please to note, I said complete. I'm not going through that crap again.
Yeah, once you collect all 49 collector cards in the game, you can get this ticket for basically a little bonus. Anyways, for this chapter's costume, we have Lisa's cool outfit for when she basically tried to pretend to be Bart. Basically, she was lying to these other people out of town, trying to pretend that she's cool. We also have the Florida costume from the episode where Marge got addicted to gambling and Homer had to make Lisa's Florida costume. Lisa being unappreciative of Homer giving her Florida, calling herself a monster. Yeah, Homer worked hard on that costume, darn it. It wasn't his fault that Marge got taken in by the clutches of Gamblor. And finally, we have Lisa's hockey outfit. Because apparently Bart can't have anything nice. Bart can't have a hobby. Because if Bart has a hobby, Lisa's gotta burst in. Just like how she tried to join the football team just to purely make a statement. And then when her entire worldview was smashed by Flanders without any effort, basically. Flanders, basically, great, we have 3 other girls on the team. And also Flanders, the ball is made of synthetic material, and basically, and half the proceeds go to charity. Lisa just absolutely broke, because, like I said, she cannot stand the prospect of Bart having anything. Bart got into the drums. Lisa takes that away from him. She starts hoarding animals, and then the episode has the audacity to paint her as the victim, even though Bart got mauled. Bart had lost goose in his arm. He's raising money for surgery for his arm, and they're like, you gotta give the money to Lisa and her animals! Lisa was on a slippery slope, darn it. She was on a slippery slope, but yeah, instead of, oh, Lisa, maybe look into who you are. Look into who you are, and basically and grow as a person. No. The world has to bend to Lisa mother-frickin' Simpson. The world's got to bend to this little harpy. As you can tell, I am not a big fan of Lisa. Essentially, let me put it to you this way. It's no coincidence why, when I was doing the Danganronpa games, Taka, that Taka, Hiyoko, and Tenko were my 3 least favorite characters. Because each one of them embodies a trait that fuses to become Lisa. Taka and his holier-than-thou attitude. Hiyoko and her brattiness, but yet she cries and plays the victim the second anyone dares to oppose her. And then you get Tenko and her toxic femininity. Combine all 3 and bang, you get Lisa Simpson. Okay, anyways, given the time in the video, let's just do the bonus mission. Yeah, the bonus mission, which is right nearby. We'll also get that card. And also, I think there's a wasp cam in this general area near the Wally Weasel.
Take that, gravity.
Oh, what, Lisa? You think you're better than the laws of physics? You think that the laws of physics can just be repealed like any standard law, Lisa? You think you're better than physics? Just because Springfield bends to you, Lisa, doesn't mean that physics is gonna bend to you. What, Lisa, you think that you're gonna ride a tricycle over Springfield Gorge, you're gonna jump it like it's nothing? Smash that.
Limited edition. Oh, cool.
The angel skeleton, basically. Lisa cannot let anyone in Springfield have anything. They find the angel skeleton, and Lisa's like, it's false! Why do you have spirituality? Why do you have hope? Anyways, Lisa's car, the electric car. It's a faster version of Bart's car, though it has less mobility to it. It has a lower handling to it. Ah, come on.
I go,
Gotta
girl.
love the disco theme, though. Too bad it's wasted on Lisa. Anyways, just Maggie trapped in the ball pit. And what does Lisa do? Drowns Maggie, suffocates Maggie in the balls. Ensure that Maggie doesn't rise up against her. Like in that one episode where basically it appeared that Maggie had a greater IQ than Lisa. So Lisa basically goes out of her way to try to sabotage Maggie. And then the episode, because God forbid, just there's any semblance of someone having a talent over Lisa, someone being more brilliant than Lisa. Basically, even a baby. Basically, like, Maggie was never smart to begin with. She was emulating Lisa.
Time to
Yeah,
go.
basically Lisa, who's running away from home the second she feels like she's being challenged by a baby. Lisa, you need help. Yeah, here I am just going at it, basically just running against Lisa motherfucking Simpson. Just I don't like Lisa. I don't like Lisa.
Principal Skinner, Bart's missing.
Bart's gone? What a tragedy. To get your mind off this terrible loss, which we all feel, why don't you run a few errands, or as I call them, grief helpers for me?
But Bart's only missing.
Well, looking for that little monster, treasure, can't help anything. You might as well pick up Mother's dry cleaning for me.
Which, this mission's kind of odd, because Skinner's like, hey, you pick up the dry clean. But instead of Lisa picking it up on her own, basically, she's passenger to Skinner and Agnes. Anyways, I have all the bonus missions. I would say that this one is one that you can definitely avoid if you aren't going for a 100%. Because really, Skinner's vehicle, with the exception of giving you whips from Agnes in him, basically,
I wonder how the extra
you
credit
aren't
is.
exactly going to be getting the it isn't going to be just some major vehicle that's
Wow,
going to be
Mother
just the world.
loves clean house dresses and old lady underwear.
Principal Skinner, I really should get back to my search.
Maybe these gold stars will change your mind?
All right.
Look at Lisa. She's willing to sell Bart down the river for some gold stars. Shame on you, Lisa. Shame on you, Miss. Oh, I stand up for my principles, selling out Bart for gold stars. Shame on you, Lisa. Shame on you.
Go, girl. Not too fast, not too slow, just right. I need Principal Skinner's dinner.
Here, do you want to try a new crusty ribwich?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, there's no meat in it, just paste and MSG.
Wait. So they got a new ribwitch, basically. The ribwitch was continued because the creatures that made it were extinct.
Principal Skinner, I can't help you anymore. I need to search for Bart.
Lisa, I apologize from the bottom of my Vietnam veteran's heart. I promise this next stop will be the last.
Just a few more.
Hey, but in Skinner's defense, he has every right to not search for Bart, considering basically everything that Bart has put him through.
Why did I try that move? Absolutely stupid.
Yeah, anyways,
Oh, you're
beware the pin.
accelerating all wrong,
Beware the
Seymour.
pins.
Yes, Mother.
You're ruining the paint, Seymour.
Yes, Mother.
I'm ambulatory again. Dr. Nick, I'm here to pick up Principal Skinner's personal items.
Hi, little girl. Ah, you're so cute. Here's the principal's antifungal cream.
Ew. I have a need for speed. Car speed. I need speed. More speed.
Though why is it that Lisa needs to accompany Skinner on this? Does he just not want to be near his mother?
All for Lisa.
Anyways, this mission can have a pretty tight time limit to it. Okay, but I think we got it. Yeah, there it is.
This jerk's a worse driver than you.
Yes, Mother. There. We've got Mother's laundry, dinner for Edna and me, and some personal items. Now, if you can just help me find a place that carries Mother's favorite canned aspic.
This is ridiculous. I can't keep doing errands for you. I've got to find Bart.
For helping me with my ridiculous errands, I suppose I owe you something. If you need help recovering your brother's body, living body, give me a call.
Oh, yeah. I got my mojo working now.
Anyways, Skinner Sedan. Okay. Anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want with. I'll see you next time. Bye.